Estamos aquí con Goyo and Pulp Mag. How are you, Goyo?
Good. Oh my God, like you're Spanish.
So to start off, you have been in the game for years now, representing the Afro-Latina voice, loud and proud. So I just want to know, like, who is Goyo in 2025?
I'm really happy to be here doing music. I'm working in a different process on my career. I come from a group, ChocQuibTown, and we work a lot about different type of music, like urban music, but every time was especially to talk about our culture, being Afro-Colombian, being Afro-artist, and try to put a lot of about our culture, traditional music, traditional sounds, and everything, lifestyle. I am working on my solo career right now. It's my first album after the group. For me, it's a dream because always I was thinking about my solo career, about my evolution into the music. And right now, after 3 years to start to work on my album, I have my first album, Pantera. Yeah, I'm really happy because in this moment it's so important because the Afro beats, Afro-Latino music too, uh, is like a opportunity to talk about our culture specifically. Yeah, into the pop music, on in the world music too.
Nice. I really like it because you're talking about like really bridging like the Afro-Latina culture and the Africa culture and like just make one. So it's very powerful for me because you just released like your debut album Pantera, and for me is a powerful name. And
Yes.
how did this project come to life? What inspires you to write it, and what did you want to express through it?
Through Pantera, I try to express myself. For me, Pantera is the space when I have more power. Um, I was feeling like a lot of vulnerability because I come from the group. I try to start it. I try to find my not my style, my present. You know, the Pantera, like the animal, is so power, have a power, have a lot of things about the name, around the name, like Black Panther Party, and I come from Choco. Choco is a region or a state. One part of Colombia is we call like Africa inside Colombia.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's so important the representation and on the name. And I think Pantera is part of my present, looking my identity.
For me, I really agree with what you're saying because when I listen to the album, I really feel like you talking about identity, like you want to represent like your community and the way you've been like an Afro-Colombiana artist. And so I see in the album like you have a song with Afro B
Yes.
on Pantera is called Diana. So do you think it's important for the Caribbean and the African artists to collaborate more?
Yes, for me it was a dream. Was a dream to connect my ancestry, my community with Africa because we know our history, we know our Afro descendants way and respect this way a lot. And I growing up listening a lot of music from Africa. I know Fela Kuti, I know Angelina Kidjo, I know a lot of artists from Africa, and we respect this. But of course, we have our own way from do music with our descendants. Yeah, and for me, it was really special to work with producers from Nigeria like Loda, Dera, a lot of composers too, and artists like Afro B, because I am really fan. I listen a lot of music. Artists like Thames, artists like Afro B, like Burna Boy, and uh, to find that song Diana in the studio with Afrobeat was special because he explained me about Uganda sounds. That sounds mix the Uganda beats like style about Afrobeat, but directly from Uganda, and mixing with our alabaos. The alabaos is a way when a lot of people sing together like gospel music, and we have this in Colombia. Is the reason because the intro from this song is like that, yeah. And we try to mix or try to find uh, that connection, yeah, and mix this because I know Afrobeat is a lot of sounds. It's not about one sound like a lot of people think. I know the history, and for me, it was important to have that type of music to try to show the correct sounds about Africa, like giving the respect Africa deserves.
I really like what you're saying right now. It's powerful, yeah. I really
Yeah.
agree. I really agree with that. Okay, so let's talk about like your creative process. So when we in the studio with Goyo, how it works? Like what's come first? Melodies come first, lyrics come first. How you work in the studio?
On the studio is like different ways. I think the creativity is like a lot of possibilities and ways to come. The song Diana, for example, we started talking about Dear Diana, one song from Michael Jackson, and try to have a subject talking about being single woman too. Like was like I'm a present. I was like single. Yeah, I am single in this moment, but in this moment I was to try to find a little bit about my work. Yeah, and was really funny, special because I never talk like that kind of topics. We started with the topic, and then we try to start with the music, like step by step, like harmonies in the songs, and then the reading. Yeah, and Afrobeat write his part. I wrote my parts. Too was funny. That song was like a faster, but we was really happy with the song.
And so finally, what we can expect next from you? So I saw that you drop a music video last week. So do we expect the music video from the album? Do you have live shows coming up?
Right now, I have my release party, my release album, and I had the opportunity to play the songs and stay with my fans. Was really funny, and for me was like oh my god, feel the songs live with the people was. I'm really happy. I'm doing a lot of interviews, like practice my English like today. So sorry because I'm learning. I'm really happy to try to explain and connect with a lot of people, especially Africa, because one of my dreams is maybe to play have a concert in Africa. I'm really happy. I'm working here in United States right now. Yeah, I'm working on my tours. I'm working on everything. Thank you for asking. I'm waiting. The people are listening right now, listening me right now. Can connect with my music. Maybe listen my music, my lyrics. I'm really happy with my album, especially because I can collaborate with different artists like Pras from Fugees too. I'm really happy because it's a dream. Pras is a legend. The Fugees was an inspiration for me and a lot of artists in Latin America and in the world. Of course, I'm really happy. I'm feeling really, really blessed.
Yeah, I saw that because your album is very. We feel like you have different kind of sound. So we're really happy to have you today, and we wish you the best. And we hope we see like more visuals and maybe see you one time on a show in Africa.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy.